Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sander. We've generated a lot of discussions, let's say. I'm putting it nicely in the Slack channel, people talking about your session. So thank you so much for presenting for us. Cool. How's everyone doing? Is that mind melty enough? First session of the day?
Yeah, it's a good
share my
start
screen.
to the conference.
Very good start to the conference. So we just want to say to everyone before I share my screen, we've had an issue with our Q&A box, our Q&A abilities in Zoom. It's the issue is called Mark Wilkinson. We're really sorry. So we don't have Q&A available. So please ask in the chat or in the Slack channel.
This is the second time.
Mark, good intentions, Wilkinson.
How does that bus feel, Mark?
Ben, can I share my screen, please?
Yes. I was just trying to get the message out that Anthony tried to send through chat, but it got out to a rather limited group of people.
Yes, 100%. We will be uploading everyone's.
That's also Mark's fault too. So.
What?
It's Mark's fault that you couldn't reach everybody, but it's your fault that you were just sharing it with the organizers. So, I mean, talking about being inclusive and stuff.
And we had it already sorted online in YouTube on Slack, but apart from that, perfect.
Yeah, so all the speakers' resources will be available in our GitHub repo after the conference. We get them all uploaded, and we'll have individual recordings of all the sessions. I think the full conference will be available pretty much immediately after we finish, because we're streaming live to YouTube and it just stays there then. But then we'll get Anthony to go ahead and do some editing for us, the editing genius that he is. So let me grab the screen there, Ben, and I will get the next session slides up. Here we go. Okay. So am I showing right? Yes. So please do leave feedback for Sander at 8kb.online/feedback. There's also a link there for the entire event feedback. So please leave feedback there if you have to drop out now. But if you are attending for the rest of the day, please do wait till the end for the entirety of the event to leave feedback for that. And then on next, we have Hugo. We've got a few minutes, so we will give it a little bit, but at 14:25 UTC, we have our only level 8192 session of the day with Hugo debugging without the debugger, investigating SQL Server's internal structures. So this is going to be good. This is going to be some mind-melting content coming up for us in about 10 minutes, I think. So we got a bit of time.
Well, we do have another question that came in via Slack.
Oh, go ahead.
This question is for Ben. It's William Durkin wondering if you have a real job or if you just hang out at conferences all day.
Neither, because at some point I have to build Legos, and he should know that.
That's true. That's true.
But to be fair, there's a few people on this panel that question could apply to as well.
What?
Have you even met me, Durkin?
I actually think it could apply to William. Given how many conferences he's involved in.
Yeah, but I mean, he's mainly there for the food. He's not really doing any work for it. So.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Ben, when we're talking about being there for the food, that's like the pot calling the kettle black.
Well.
You enjoy a good meal. I enjoy a good meal.
What is happening?
So what distro was Sander using there? Was that Kali Linux?
Yeah, it looked like
it was Kali Linux, was it?
Yes, it was, yeah.
I still get made fun for using Ubuntu.
As you should.
I like my purple terminal.
You know, you can configure the colors in any distribution you use.
I know. I never get the purple quite right though.
Mark just writes his own terminal.
Oh my gosh.
So serious question. So picking VPN providers, aren't you just handing your trust over to somebody else?
Yes.
So then how do you know you could trust that person or that group?
But isn't it?
VPN server.
It depends on your risk profile, doesn't it?
Right.
Because your risk of a public Wi-Fi is that somebody is sat at the the local coffee shop outside No Centino Industries, outside Pure, waiting to catch everything that you all do.
And we stopped talking about people using public Wi-Fi.
you're hiding inside, many, many, many more. So it's much harder for Anthony Nocentino, pure stuff, to get attacked. And I think that's the thing.
That's the value.
So do any VPNs come with any kind of financial guarantee? I mean, sometimes services do, right? That they have insurance for if you get breached or whatever. And I'm asking seriously because I don't know the answer.
I don't think they do. Right? That would be like, I mean, no, not that I am aware of. They do not.
Okay.
Most
But
of the time,
why you pay a lot of due diligence to who your VPN is, like, and what their rating is, and who their CISO is, and what they're doing to keep track of it.
Yeah, but William puts in the chat a valid point: is a famous VPN company was acquired by somebody, and then there you go, right? And so that then the ownership changes, direction changes, and I guess you just cancel your subscription then, right? And you change, but you're just handing your trust over to somebody else. So.
Well, and just to give Anthony more ammo to make fun of me, you could also run your own VPN server at home if you trust your home connection.
Do you do that, Mark?
I absolutely. Come on.
Hey, to be fair, I do that as well. It's nice and simple to get one up and running on a VPN on a Raspberry Pi. Nice and easy. Connected.
We do the same thing. My husband was a security guy. We have our own VPN at the house, but they have to have a security expert to make that own VPN.
I'm saying that Raspberry Pi is rather hot, so it could be mining crypto at this point. So.
So why has nobody told me before my bid session not to just trust public Wi-Fi? I mean, this could have saved me a lot of trouble.
You want to tell everybody what happened?
No.
He does not.
No.
Oh, there's a story here, huh?
Hold on, before he goes started.
There were accusations made, by the way.
Before everybody gets started, I just want to say how good it is to see Hugo presenting again.
100%.
You look amazing.
Thanks. Bit less hairy than I used to be.
I'm like all emotional, You could grow like a big beard like Rob.
I'm trying to, but it isn't growing yet.
You look great.
Thanks to chemotherapy, I've saved a bunch of money on the haircuts. But thanks. It's good to be back.
In the chat, William says, hairstylists hate this one trick. That clickbait you always get. So cancer. Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Works all the time.
We have about 5 minutes. What I'll do is I'll stop sharing my screen, Hugo, and you can grab yours and we'll do a quick tech check, make sure everything's working okay. And then we'll wait for.
Sure. Let me see if this works. I think I have to share screen too.
Yep.
I will also jump into the demo a few times and then back to PowerPoint. So that's all you need.
Yep, we're all looking good. So I think we're good to go. We'll just give it a few more minutes, let people join. If they're just joining for this session, we'll make sure. So
good.
Let's post the resources.
Mark, do you want to make the announcement about the current status of the Q&A for the new attendees that are joining now?
You're just going to make him relive.
Yeah, sure. For anybody joining now, I forgot to enable Q&A. So if you have any questions, just post them in chat and we'll answer them there or in the Slack channel.
Yep. If you just start your question in the Slack channel with Q, we'll know that we can pick it up easily because there's quite a lot of chat going on in there at the moment. So it's easier for us to pull out the questions for the speaker. We're getting some feedback in for Sander, and as expected, it's all really, really good. So well done, Sander.
I try to do my best.
Oh, also, if anybody has any feedback about what I could do wrong for the next 8KB, just let us know.
You're creative enough.
Why
You'll
not
come
just
up with
keep doing what
something.
you're doing, Mark?
I think I forgot to record Bob Ward's session the first time.
There's
Oh,
that.
what a session, don't forget.
Well, we're all ex-DBAs, so we have redundancy here. So when Mark forgot that, we were actually streaming live, so you managed to get the missed bits from the live stream, so that was fine. And then we've also got the Slack channel and chat. So yep, we're all good.
So what you're saying is you didn't put on the Q&A on purpose because that would just be a third way of getting questions, and that's confusing.
But we're
Right,
DBA,
Mark?
so it gets added to the checklist next time because, right, we just never repeat the same mistake twice.
Well, to be fair, it was on the checklist this time.
So perhaps you should add to the checklist that you should check the checklist.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Shots fired.
Wait, should the first thing on the
So
checklist
Andrew,
be
Mark, how long
create
have
the
you been friends
checklist?
not counting today?
That is the first thing on the checklist.
What's that, Ben?
I was wondering how long you've been friends not counting today anymore, given all the shots getting fired here.
Yep. I don't know. How long have we known each other?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Longer
For
than
the
I-
record, he did not
Oh,
ask how
by the
long
way,
you've known
listen
each
carefully.
other.
I
He
asked how long have you been
you've
friends?
Well,
All right.
I mean,
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm immediately
Reed.
friends with everybody that I meet, so it's just how long I've known you. That's
it's just the reason why I just got kicked out of Zoom and had to come back.
how we started talking about friends.
What's
So
that?
we decided to kick you out. Yeah.
Well, I just checked, Anthony, and I don't have permissions to do that. So the obvious suspect was not it.
I was going to say, Ree would have been my first guess for reasons. Also, Mark, I'm friends with everyone Wilkins. I just kicked Anthony. Just
Yeah.
leaving that out there.
Things can change. It's very fluid.